Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today we're going to be doing an Xpeng stock price prediction. Before I start the video, guys, please make sure to leave a like on the video below. Subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Join the family, guys. Let's go on our investor journey together. So today we're going to be doing an Xpeng stock price prediction. Where do I think Xpeng stock is actually headed in the year of 2021? Followed by a lot of good news. Where do I think Xpeng stock is going to be headed in the next couple of years? And is Xpeng stock a good buy at $51.50? So really taking a look at Xpeng. If you guys don't know what Xpeng actually does, Xpeng is an EV company that's also based out of China, pretty similar to NIO and Li Auto. Looking at the 5-year chart here, this thing did IPO August 26th of 2020, so a fairly recent IPO, already up 122%. Looking at the 3-month chart, it is currently up 153%. And looking at the 1-week chart, is currently up 21.49%. And really taking a look at it, Xpeng is also a huge growth stock. We have seen time and time again that the EV market is really starting to gain a lot of traction and starting to gain a lot of attention. So taking at it from a bigger perspective, is right now a very good time to buy Xpeng stock? I think right now is a very good time to buy Xpeng stock at $51.38. Obviously, everything I say in my videos is not financial advice. It's just my personal opinion, but Xpeng does have the chance to be the top EV company of China, if not one of the top EV companies in China. Xpeng currently sells 2 vehicles. It is the P7, which is a sedan that replicas the Model S, Tesla's Model S, and they also sell an SUV named the G3 as well. And Xpeng has seen a lot of success recently, right? Looking at the deliveries, we did get to look at them in December. They did very, very well on their deliveries. They also are performing their part by trying to expand as fast as possible. Xpeng being the first Chinese EV company to outreach into the European markets. If you guys did not know, Xpeng has started selling cars in Norway, which is just absolutely amazing. It's a huge catalyst for Xpeng. Really, they're trying to grow their business as much as possible, really trying to expand super quickly. And honestly, that's what it's all about. Right now is a very good time to expand, especially because the EV markets have been gaining a lot of attraction and traction as well. The EV market is very explosive, so I do expect Xpeng to see a very good year in the year of 2021, followed by a lot of good news. We did, like I said, get a look at their deliveries, and they did perform their part. Xpeng did very well on their deliveries, but there's also a lot of other good news that's actually surrounding Xpeng stock as well. If you guys did not know, Xpeng is also working very hard to perfect the self-autonomous driving technology, or the self-driving chip. Xpeng recently did sign a contract with a company to help them perfect the self-autonomous driving technology, and this is also a huge catalyst in the game in itself. Of course, Xpeng being the first car manufacturer, Chinese EV car manufacturer, to expand out into the European markets, but it's also working very hard to start expanding its growth outreach in other departments as well. Like I said, trying to perfect the self-autonomous driving technology is a big catalyst in the EV game, because a lot of EV companies are really trying to race towards perfecting it and getting it out as well. But taking a look, Xpeng also is working out the kinks on trying to ramp up production as fast as possible. Within recent good news that we actually did get from Xpeng as well, they just secured a $2 billion credit line to be able to start expanding more, ramping up production on their vehicles, and to be able to continue to expand. Now, this is just absolutely good news. The reason it is because it does take a lot of capital to continue to ramp up production, expand, and try to perfect the self-autonomous driving technology. The fact that Xpeng secured a $2 billion credit line from 5 Chinese banks goes to show that, the Chinese people are really backing up Xpeng, and Xpeng is doing its part by trying its very hardest to expand as quick as possible. Even a Bank of America analyst came out and said that Xpeng does have a technological advantage over its Chinese EV competitors, just due to the simple fact that if you guys have seen the inside of an Xpeng vehicle, they're actually very up to date, they're very luxurious, and they offer a wide variety of technology. So if an analyst had to come out and say that as well, it goes to show, that a lot of these big-time analysts are super bullish on Xpeng. So where does this leave this? Xpeng has started to expand. They just secured a $2 billion credit line, basically to start ramping up production, perfect the self-autonomous driving technology. Their sales are continuously increasing, but where does this leave Xpeng stock as far as a price prediction? Where do I think Xpeng stock is going to be going in the year of 2021? I do think Xpeng stock is going to hit $100 in the year of 2021. It is not unlikely, just due to the simple fact that the Chinese EV market is really starting to explode. It's becoming very explosive, along with the EV market in general. Statistics have shown that 20% of all car sales are going to be electric cars by the year of 2025, and they expect that number to jump up all the way up to 50% by the year of 2035. So Xpeng has a lot more room to grow, and the fact that Xpeng is playing its part by trying to perfect out its company shows that it's going to be growing for a very long time. If we go back to the 3-month chart here, if you guys take a look here in the middle, Xpeng did have a high of about $72. So the stock has seen its all-time highs before. Right now, currently trading at $51.33. I think it is a perfect opportunity to actually buy the dip on Xpeng stock. I think this stock is going to be very explosive. I think Xpeng is going to be doing very well as a company, and I can see a lot of long-term growth. Like I said, just due to the fact that Xpeng is playing its part by expanding, along with the EV market in itself really growing a lot more rampant, a lot more explosive. I do expect a lot of EV companies to see a lot of growth in the year of 2021. I could see Xpeng stock hitting $100 in the year of 2021, and I do think that Xpeng stock does have the potential to hit $300 in the next couple of years. If it continues this trajectory of growth that we've seen, it continues trying to expand, and it gets the attention from investors, then I know that people are going to want to buy Xpeng stock. If I were to give any advice to Xpeng, and it's not any personal advice or anything like that, but Xpeng needs to focus on selling more vehicles, just due to the simple fact that Xpeng actually currently ranks third among its Chinese EV competitor in actual sales, NIO being number 1, while Li Auto is number 2, and Xpeng being number 3 as far as car sales in itself. So Xpeng really trying very hard to ramp up production, and securing this credit line may be the key to what Xpeng needed to start ramping up production, selling more vehicles, getting more vehicles out on the road. And the fact that they've expected into Norway, I know that Xpeng's sales are going to continuously increase from here. And I know that Xpeng stock is worth the investment. And I know that Xpeng stock is probably going to hit $100 in the year of 2021. With that being said, guys, that's all I really have to say about the video. Let me know down in the comment section below, guys, what you think of Xpeng stock. Do you think Xpeng stock is a good buy at $50.93? What do you guys think about the $2 billion credit line that Xpeng actually secured? If Xpeng stock is worth a buy at $50.97, I'm very curious to hear your thoughts. And if you guys own Xpeng stock, how many shares do you guys own? What's your average? I'm always very curious to know. With that being said, guys, thank you. Have a great day.